Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still relatively new. It's less than a year old, so if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Everybody who's already subscribed, all my viewers, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you all. Welcome back. Those of you, if you decide to subscribe tonight, thank you so much. Thank you all so much. I always thank you with every single video because I know without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. So, all right, for those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action adventure love story on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One, book one here, which I've read out loud live on Facebook. I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy book one absolutely free. It's a lot of fun. I have to do accents and stuff, and I'm not an actress, so it can be funny at times. Check it out. For those of you who have already read book one or watched all those videos, just know that book two is published and available for purchase. These very beautiful, very well-made paperbacks are available through Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, whether it is to watch my videos where I am reading book one aloud or to purchase. They're all down there in the description box below. Okay, so for those of you who did not see my post, I did a post on both Facebook and YouTube, which are the only social platforms that I'm on. Saying that since this is the Mother Speaks Tarot channel, and here in the United States, we're having Mother's Day next week, and so like I did of February this year, where I dedicated the entire month to love because of Valentine's Day, and we received our messages from different goddesses of love per week. That's exactly what I'm doing this week, but with mother energy. So instead of goddesses of love, this is mother energies. So today, this week, we are receiving our messages from Mother Mary. I feel like I'm including Magdalene in there as well. She was also a very important mother. However, we're focusing on Mother Mary. That's what we call her. I'll be using my deck that I got through a miracle through Mother Mary, the Medieval Scapini Tarot. This is a vintage deck, and while it is not the actual one, this is the first tarot deck that I ever learned tarot on. You see, this is 1985. Anyway, I got this deck and this one as well. I always use this to clarify. I always say I got this through a miracle. Both of these decks I got through a miracle through Mother Mary. I made a video on it, so if you want to know that story, that's link to that is in the description box below. It says the story of my miracle and February 2021. Okay, so at the end, I'm going to use only one oracle. It's one of my brand new oracles, and of course, it's the Mother Mary oracle. Okay, from Alana Fairchild. Alana Fairchild is the same woman who created my Isis deck. Okay, so I'm going to choose one card, and then I'm going to read from the book because each thing here has a lot to say, and I'm gonna so we'll just get one card at the end like we did with Isis. Okay, and like I said though, if I need to clarify, I'll go ahead and use this. I've got this beautiful card here from the Tarot of the Divine that I was using last week by Yoshitane. She's so beautiful, isn't she? The Virgin of Guadalupe here. I've got my water from Lourdes, France back out, and I've got the stone that I found in my backyard for a Valentine's Day several years ago. And there's a heart on it. And there's a silhouette of Mary, in my opinion, there. You know how people find those in toast and all kinds of stuff. Well, that's Mary for me. And I've got my little Virgin of Guadalupe down here. And then, of course, I've got Mother Mary here. So, all right. So as a reader, I read minor arcana as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you created for yourself before you incarnated so that you could encounter and hopefully learn life lessons that, when learned, raise the vibration and the wisdom level of your soul. So as you go doing that lifetime after lifetime without losing any of the knowledge that you have. Remember Jacob's ladder? You can go up and down in vibration. So like if you get to a high vibration in one life and then the next life you do some terrible stuff, you have to kind of start all over again. So as you keep going, lifetime after lifetime, raising your vibration, raising the amount of wisdom that you have in your soul, you eventually get to a place where you're the epitome of humanity, and that's probably when you are what they call enlightened. Okay? So when we're looking at the major arcana cards, it's kind of like destiny, but it isn't, because free will can change almost anything. And I say almost because there are things in life that we write into our divine blueprint that we absolutely cannot change. Those are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. Okay, Virgo, earth sign, let's get going. Right here, at the heart of everything for you, you have Justice in the reverse, and this deck does do reversals. Okay, I'll just show you the card though here. This is the card of Libra. Okay, Justice. However, she's in the reverse here. So right now you're dealing with some bad timing, perhaps some injustice. There could be setbacks and frustrations, okay, and possible action with the law or legal issues that are not exactly going your way right now, okay. If, however, you have nothing to do with any of that, and it could simply be a Libra who is not in your life or is not coming in just yet, or let's keep going. Now, the energy that is crossing the Justice card, a major arcana card, okay? So whatever this is right here is very important to your divine blueprint, okay? Beginnings and endings. This is also karma. This can be bad karma, because Libra is the balance of beginnings and endings, zeros and ones, bad and good. You know what I mean? Back and forth. That kind of that type of energy here. So there's definitely an imbalance in something. So this is something that's very important for you to learn right now. Now, the energy that's crossing it is always red right side up, and this is Wands energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and this is a Sagittarius night. Now, all nights are bringers of change, okay? They all bring movement, okay? So this could be you getting ready to travel. You may be traveling, okay? You may be moving, you may, changing where you live, your residence. This is player energy. There could be, like a player involved here. But this is definitely a strong-minded, non-conformist person, if this is a person in your life, okay? They're in the knight energy, not in the king or queen energy. So they do act like an adult. But like I was saying, this is a people card, but it doesn't have to be. Like I was what I meant, well, like what I was saying is like in previous weeks. So if you're new, that you're, you know, but this is what's going on. There's some serious, what I'm feeling from this is there's some movement going on. This is, I feel like there might be some swift movement to possibly counteract this injustice or imbalance or whatever's going on here with this justice energy for you. You may be addressing it with this wands energy because you do have a lot of wands here. Okay, so this is a lot about energy, fire, your passions. They're also closely associated with work, career. So this could have a big impact on what you do for your job. And this could also be related to a spiritual path. Fire is energy, is spirit, okay? Now, well, some people say that there's earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, okay? And then there's others that just say, well, spirit is included in the fire because that's the energy. It's the energy that our soul is, that gives life to our bodies, that animates them and stuff, so. All right, so what's at the root of this is the 10 of Wands and in the reverse. Oh, now, first of all 10s are endings, so this is an ending. In the reverse does not mean that it is not an ending. What this means is, see, what this is this way is you've bitten off more than you can chew, or you're overwhelmed, or you're carrying a very heavy burden that you want to drop. When it's in the reverse, this is you dropping it. There's a heavy burden that you're going to drop, that you dropped or you want to drop. You're sick of it. Okay? And it is an ending. Once you drop this heavy burden, you'll move on. Now, the next energy that we read here is the energy in your most recent past, and it is moving out of your life at this time. This is the Four of Wands, and it is in the right side up. This is the 1111 card. So, I always recommend you look up angel numbers. You might want to go ahead and look up angel number 1111 and apply it to what happened in this instance here. What this is it's a twin flame card, which is exactly what my books are all about, the masculine and feminines. This is a celebration. Some people call this the halfway to marriage card. This is an emotional type of celebration. Even though it's wands, it's more passionate. Sometimes this is country life, but this is also harmony, prosperity, peace, love, partnerships, a lot of beautiful things. So this could be, you know, planning a wedding, or it's all kinds of lovely stuff. Some people even say this is halfway to marriage, the halfway to marriage card. It's a lovely energy that you must have been in recently, but now this is moving out of your life at this time. So I think that meditating on this and looking up the 1111 card and what exactly this is will you'll understand why it's moving out of your life. But also these energies can always move back in. All right, so don't worry about it. When a good energy is moving out of your life at this time, it doesn't mean it can't come back in. Okay. Now the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. Just got to start reading them and talking about them here. So here we have a different suit finally, and this is a king. He's in the reverse. This is the King of Coins. So the last deck was also coins, but these are all also called pentacles. They can be called discs. Sometimes they're called stones. In the forest deck, they were called boons. That's earth energy, your energy. Okay, so this King of Coins energy here, though, is in the reverse. So this is a mature masculine energy. This is it could be an earth sign. It could be your energy, or it could be another earth sign. But this is another people card. This is a king. Okay, this could be a father. This could be a boss. If it's not a person, it could be a job. Okay. This could be you maybe being in the shadow energy of this king, which is this is possessiveness and stubbornness, corruption, and the advice to be wary of schemes to make money quickly. Okay. See, the King of Pentacles is a very grounded, hardworking person. They're good with money. They can be a little serious at times, but they're really good, of course, with business. They got mathematical gifts, that kind of stuff, you know. But when they're in the reverse, they may be subject to things like weakness, and which is vice. Can be, well, vice is, not. They can be subject to vice, And, well, okay. So that's all they're giving me for that one. I was going to repeat myself, but there's no need to repeat myself. You guys can reverse. You can hit that button like that. Go back 10, 20 seconds. All right, so this is your next future energy, and this is a really beautiful energy to see. And I'm really glad to see it, especially after this King of Coins here. This is the Empress energy. This is a major arcana card. This is the Empress. You see? It's the same. I love how she popped up in here. In this deck, however, though, she doesn't look like Mary like she does here, but the Queen of Coins does. I mean, the Queen of Cups does, and she's right there. But anyway, so this was one of the things that I laid this out, and I'm just like, oh wow, look at the Empress and the Queen of Cups. It's, the reason I chose the reason I use this deck for when we're dealing with Mary or Jesus or anything Christian is because of there's a lot of Christianity in here as well as occult stuff, but the Hierophant's called the Pope, and the High Priestess is called the Popess. And so anyway, let's get back to the Empress here, okay? So this is the sacred feminine energy, okay? Everybody has feminine and masculine energy, okay? But she represents the feminine energy. She's all about abundance, fertility, love, beauty. Just think of Aphrodite, okay? She is prosperity and kindness, gentleness. Your life is fruitful, so this is abundance, basically. Now, since this is a major arcana card, it could be that this is simply an energy, not quite a people card. But as far as signs go, the Empress is both Libra and Taurus because she's ruled by Venus. Okay? She's ruled by Venus. So this could be a Libra, this could be a Taurus if it's a person. Doesn't have to be. It could just be a feminine in your life that is also mature, more than a queen. The Empress she embodies all of the traits of the queens. She's mastered all the queens' energies in the tarot deck. Okay? So, and she's usually pregnant. She is, if this is a person, this is an extraordinary person. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. This is someone, wherever they go, abundance and blessings come with them. They're usually adored. You know, people say that, oh, wow, this is such a wonderful person. They have such beautiful energy. So when we deal with these type of future energies, I'm thinking that there's two ways this can go. I'm being shown two ways for you guys here. You might come into this beautiful abundance, and then somebody comes in and presents you with a scheme to get rich quick, or somebody comes in with a scheme to get rich quick, but you have this Empress energy going on, and I don't see that scam working. I really don't. I don't, you know, to get rich quick and then all of a sudden there you are. No, I don't. I think that it could be that, like, if you come into all this abundance, somebody could come in and say, hey, yeah, I see you got some money now. Let's see what we can do with that. You know, here we can make all this money and blah, 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 right? Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. This one's going to happen first. The card in this position was before I started this channel was almost always first. So that's making sense because this is the first deck that I ever used. All right, so the next energy that we have here is your Hope card. And here we have another king. And he's in the reverse. Like I said, wands are all about career. They're about passion. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy again. Okay. So, but for me, this king is usually Aries. However, he's in the reverse. So this is lack of patience. This person has a volatile temper. This is a good but austere type of masculine, but he can also be possessive. He's got a volatile temper. He can be unable to see other people's points of view. Okay. But he can be pretty hard to deal with. So I'm not sure if you are hoping for this person to be like, I don't yeah, tripping over my tongue here because I don't know what to say because I'm confused. And because I'm confused, we're going to go ahead and clarify. As a hope card, the King of Wands in the reverse doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, unless if this was a person and say they were a romantic rival or something, you might, you know, might be hoping that this person is in their shadow energy. But I don't know about that. That's very negative for, we'll just see. Mother Mary, what's up with this guy here? What's up with this hope? Oh man. Oh. I did not forget that today. All right, so let's see what these are. Oh. The Queen of Cups in reverse, and I just see this possibly making a decision. This Queen of Cups in the reverse, she can also be very, she's insecure, she's, see, this is waffling back and forth. you have a decision to make, or you're weighing things out, but it's in the reverse. And so to me, that would be like, hang on, that would be more like making a decision. Yeah. This is cups though, so this is, oh, okay. There's the Queen of Cups who's got her cup of love closed. I feel like there is a decision to be made here. And so, yeah, I think there, since this is love and you've got the Queen of Cups in the upright here, maybe this is a rival for you. Maybe you want her to be in her negative energy with him and make a decision finally between you two, perhaps. Okay, now this could be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. But that's what I'm getting. Yes, a choice between two people. I was just doing like a what if type. I thought I was I guess I thought I was making that up, but Spirit was telling me that this is a romantic rival for you. Holy moly. Okay, so here we have your environment card, and it's in the reverse. Now this is another 10, and it's also in the reverse. So now you've gotten angel number 11 and 11, but now you've also got angel number 10, 10. Okay? And I don't see the Wheel of Fortune here, so you don't have another one. But this is your own energy. Okay, so you don't have any swords. However, you've got Justice, which is a Libra energy. So you do have air, earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, so because of Justice, you do have air energy, very strong air energy through the Justice card, which is Libra. Okay. Oh, you've got Libra again with the Empress. And then I was talking about this balancing out here. I think this has to do with the Libra. For some of you. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, so this is the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is your environment or your state of being. Okay, so while this is, this is inheritance from your family, whether it's DNA or money, it's the family you come from. The Ten of Cups is the family you create, okay? But this is in the reverse here. So this is, you may be having some trouble with your property, or if you are getting an inheritance from someone, you may be having some problems with that too. You might be having like a loss. You may have even kind of been robbed. But I'm feeling like if you are receiving an inheritance of some sort, you're having to try to get it. Yeah, like maybe somebody's trying to take your inheritance. Also, I'm feeling a lack of happy family energy. If this has nothing to do with that, this is also a bunch of money. If this isn't to do with your family. So it could be that you are expecting a bunch of money, you just haven't gotten it yet because you're having a lot of trouble bringing it in. Or it could be that you may have had a lot of money at one point and now you don't. Right now you're struggling to get this money back, but I feel for a lot of you this does have to do with an inheritance. Now, this is the fear card that you've got going on here, and this is the Page of Coins. So, man, this is a lot of wands and coins. So this has to do with your work. This has to do with your passions and with your money. And maybe you might be having some trouble dealing with this money issue that you've got going on here because you're having to travel or you're having to move. It could be that you don't live with your family anymore and now you're moving. Yeah, it could be that now you're moving, or maybe you had to move because you weren't getting along. But anyway, here's your fear card. Okay, now this is just a fear. But what we've got here is the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, just a moment, guys. I had to fix my dog. Now, well, not fix her, but help her out. This is, now the Page of Pentacles is also a people card. So this might have something to do with a young earth sign in your life, a young person, a child to a teenager, okay? They're also messengers, okay? So if this isn't a person, this is like a message about money that hasn't come in yet, okay? But if this is a person, this person would be insecure. This person is lacking self-confidence. You may have received, you may have received bad financial news, or you know what I mean, because that's what's going on here. Maybe that's why you have to move here and forge on here. So this is, yeah, so you might be having trouble with a young earth sign, or this could be you receiving the bad news of this inheritance issue that you've got going on, or this money issue that you have. Now, one moment. Alrighty. Now, here is your potential outcome. Yep, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so like I was saying down here, first of all, there is this Queen of Cups here who has her cup of love covered, possibly with this King of Wands, and also adverse to him, possibly. It's not the same suit. This could be a water sign, this queen, but I don't think so. I'm getting a lot of Libra here. Well, it could be. But anyway, so there's the Queen of Cups. But for you, your outcome is her upright. So I think that this energy, your hopes may work out for you. So this is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and you'll see that this queen is modeled after Botticelli's Venus. So like I said, the Empress, this is the same person, I feel. Because of those things. Because I said the Empress is a lot like Venus. Well, she's modeled after Venus. So I just feel like her suit is... I think what it's doing is describing this person. She is the master of all the queen energy. However, this is the queen that everybody loves. Everybody loves the Empress. Everybody loves the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is not just loving and beautiful and kind and has this lovely energy that she is just adored by everybody who knows her. She is also... oh, goodness, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, well, anyway, the Empress and her, I feel, are the same energy. I think that whoever this person is to you, man or woman, this is your sacred feminine. Oh, like I was saying, the Empress is the master of all of these queens, but she may embody this one more than the other queens, especially if she was a Libra. See, I don't have the Queen of Coins here, or I might say that she was Taurus, because the Empress is both Libra and Taurus. But there is no Queen of Coins. Justice, the card for Libra, is right next to the Empress. And she's in the reverse, like I was saying. This Libra just may not be in your life just yet here. And so Libra and Libra. And I had to put the bottom of the deck all the way over here. Okay. And I put this little stone here to remind me that she's in the reverse, this little labradorite stone of magic. So the bottom of the deck is the underlying energy, and this is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Swords is Libra. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, yes. But because of all the Libra going on here in your reading, Virgo, it just seems like she's the same. I just feel like this is a Libra in your life. You're doing some fast moving here to correct something. Okay, so she is currently not in your life. She is currently, I don't know if she's in her shadow energy, but she could be. She could be pretty cranky. I don't know. But she's not here. She is here. Maybe what's going on with this queen is she's going through some trouble. She could be suffering some sort of lesson. All right, I'm going to get this deck and I'm just going to put it over here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. All right, so now, oh, I don't think I told you. I'm only going to I'm going to end this reading with one card from the Mother Mary Oracle that I just got. This deck is by Alana Fairchild, who also did the Isis deck that I have. And I'm already at 37 minutes here, so I'm only gonna pull one of these cards, and then I'm going to read from the book. Okay. So excited to finally have gotten this deck and to use it. There's another Mother Mary deck from Doreen Virtue, but that sucker is already at like $75 a deck or something, and this one, I love the artwork. It's a lot homier or more, I don't know, arty, or I don't know. I just like it. I just think it feels like homey. Mother Mary, what can you tell Virgo about what's going on here? Just one card, please. Thank you. Oh, Our Lady of the Rose Child. Oh, I love it. Oh, there's roses and roses. Aw, she's got a child, and it looks like a little girl child. That's interesting. Okay, let's hurry up here and get the number 23, which is a 5, which is the number for change. All right. Our Lady of the Rose Child, you are my rose child, born of agony and ecstasy. In sorrow and joy, I am with you, and you are growing. In darkness and light, I am with you, and you are growing. In death and new life, I am with you, and you are growing. The thorn and the bloom, both of the rose. In the midst of your suffering, you are in the birthing pains of new life. I cherish you, my heavenly rose child. Do not fear the darkness of life. It is necessary for your light to be made manifest. I am your mother, the midwife for the birth of your soul and the defender of your heart. Surrender and trust in me. Torn open by suffering, you have become vulnerable and compassionate. Strengthened through joy, you become light of spirit and accepting of all life. You are her rose child. To become what you are, you have endured the agony of breaking open as a seed, found inner strength to push down roots, and the focused intention to rise above the earth. You have been thorns and branches, finding ways to protect yourself from predators as you reach out to the light. And now your heart, the fragrant, blooming rose, is opening. This process repeats as we transform and become capable of receiving more life force, growing into a bigger manifestation of soul light upon the earth. At such points on the path, we come into direct contact with the divine. This isn't always what we think it will be. Though the mother loves and protects her holy child, which is your own soul, beloved, she does not try to stop that child from growing. That would not be mothering. That would be smothering, which does not allow for life to promote growth but prevents it, no matter how well-meaning that overprotection may be. Allowing more contact with the divine means more of life pumps through our being. That is joy, and that can also be agony. These cannot be separated. The devotee of the Divine Mother understands that the connection with the peace of the spiritual presence is not about avoiding life, but becoming strong enough to bear it, to grow through it, to become radiant, a living divine soul made flesh. The Holy Mother protects her child without interfering in what is genuinely required for the soul to become all that it is destined to be, a living divine being on earth. When the child suffers, how she howls in agony, feeling every pain as though it were her own. Sometimes that suffering is more than the Holy Child can bear, and so she intervenes, absorbing the impact and keeping the child safe from harm. At other times, the suffering is a part of life, such as the loss that goes hand in hand with human love. At these times, she is in the pain with her child, but does not try to shield the child from the mysteries of life, which, though painful sometimes, actually feed the soul with the richness of human experience. When the child triumphs, how she dances, ignited in delight and happiness. As her child shines true, she is willing to bear it because that is the gift of life through which the soul is empowered into divinity. The oracle of Our Lady of the Rose Child comes with a special meaning. If you have been suffering, do not believe that the mother has turned away from you. She is in your heart, suffering with you. She is bearing this and asking that you bear it because she loves you, and this is your way to outgrow which is too small for your future. Your breaking heart is the seed cracking open so that new life can begin. She is protecting you from unnecessary struggle. Yet there are challenges which are essential for your soul to grow. These challenges will not be withheld from you because you are entitled to become your full self. Her message is this: from any suffering, great love will be born. Surrender into your pain to find the path through it, for that path is there and new life is awaiting you. The Mother will help you find the path through any pain or struggle. Nothing is impossible for her love. Know that your current struggle is blessed. And although this may not make much sense to the mind, this message can help the heart find some peace to bear this challenging part of your journey. Know that you are not alone, and the Heavenly Mother walks with you always. Pray to her, not for the challenge to be taken away, but for the courage, responsiveness, surrender, trust, and grace required to successfully move through it. You shall be so blessed. I almost want to say amen. All right, so that's what I have for you at this time, Virgo. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Wow, that got me emotional. Like, comment, share. Also, check out my books. They're part of my divine blueprint. My higher self told me that I was going to write a series that is entertaining but teaches certain aspects of the path to enlightenment and spirituality through an entertaining yet hard-hitting story, and with characters that you can relate to. So check them out. That's what I have for you at this time, Virgo. Thanks for watching. See you next time.